my name is Helen Murphy. I'm the Director of Midwifery here in University Hospital Galway. I am delighted that you have chosen to have your baby here with us.
Hello, my name is John Morrison, Professor Morrison, Clinical Director of the Obstetrics and Gynecology Unit at Galway University Hospital, and I'd like to welcome you in booking your pregnancy into our hospital.
Hello, my name is Fidel McKenny. I'm the manager of the Maternity Outpatients Department here in the hospital. So after you've been to your GP to confirm your pregnancy, they would send a letter into our department. You will then get an appointment out in the post for your first booking visit. Make sure you read this letter very carefully, and there's also a highlighted area for you to ring the scan room to make your booking appointment for a scan.
Hello, my name is Annette Burke and I'm the Clinical Midwife Manager of the Fetal Ultrasound Department here in University Hospital Galway. Here in University Hospital Galway, we offer you 2 routine scans once you have booked your antenatal care with us. The first routine scan is offered between 11 weeks and 13 weeks and 6 days. The second scan offered is the fetal anomaly scan and is usually performed between 20 and 22 weeks.
My name is Carmel Connolly. I'm the Clinical Midwife Manager of the Parent Education Services here in University Hospital Galway. Congratulations on your pregnancy. We have a large range of antenatal classes from early pregnancy to postnatal classes. We run them as a team, the full multidisciplinary team. Part of the team involve the physiotherapy department, social workers and dietetics, and sometimes the anaesthetic team arrive too to give some information with regard to the epidural. We also have breastfeeding workshops, and you might like to attend those in terms of preparation for breastfeeding. It is very important that you book your antenatal classes in good time, and we have a new website, www.uhgmaternity.com. Book them as early as possible.
My name is Jennifer Duggan and I am the Advanced Midwife Practitioner here at University Hospital Galway. I work closely with the community midwives to empower and support women and their partners to achieve a positive birth experience. I would encourage all women to plan for birth as you would any life event. The more prepared you are, the more likely you are to become actively involved in the decision making around your care options for pregnancy and birth.
Hello, my name is Maeve. I'm one of the midwives in admissions and the Maternity Day Assessment Unit. In admissions, we see all women who have problems in their pregnancy. They're referred by their GP, or they come in if they have some reduced fetal movements.
Hello, my name is Tara Murphy and I'm one of the midwives here in the labour ward in University Hospital Galway. We'd like to congratulate you on your pregnancy. As you are about to embark on one of the most special and important moments of your life, we as midwives here on the labour ward would like to help deliver your baby safely in a safe environment and help empower you to have the most positive birth experience.
If you live within a 6-mile radius of the hospital and everything is of low risk, you will be offered the early discharge programme, where a midwife will call to you every day for 4 days.
Hello, my name is Claire. I'm the lactation midwife here in UHG, and my role is to support mothers and staff in helping mothers achieve their breastfeeding goals.
Babies are admitted to the neonatal intensive care unit for a number of reasons. Born premature and term babies who are unwell, needing more support after delivery. Pregnancy and birth places a physical demand on a woman's body. Examples of the most common issues experienced by women that can be helped by physiotherapy include pregnancy-related low back pain and pelvic girdle pain, bladder and bowel issues.
Hi, my name is Catherine McAvoy. I'm a consultant perinatal psychiatrist recently appointed in University Hospital Galway. What perinatal means is sort of around the birth. So basically, I'm a psychiatrist that takes care of women during pregnancy and also in the postnatal period.
Hello, congratulations on your pregnancy. My name is Ethna Gilligan. I'm a clinical midwife manager with the Community Midwifery Services. I work with a team of midwives where we ensure that women and their babies have access to safe, high-quality care in a setting that is most appropriate to their needs.
Hello, my name is Runa Burke. I'm the Clinical Midwife Manager in the Early Pregnancy Unit and also the Manager of the Ambulatory Gynae Service. Your GP would normally refer you to this unit if you have any concerns before 13 weeks in your pregnancy.
COVID-19 or coronavirus is here, so it's important to have the correct information at hand, like knowing the symptoms: a high temperature, a cough, shortness of breath or breathing difficulties. If you have symptoms, self-isolate to protect others and phone your GP. Visit hse.ie for updated factual information and advice, or give us a call. Protection from coronavirus. It's in our hands.
Gestational diabetes is one of the most common health problems that can happen during pregnancy. It affects as many as 12% of pregnancies in Ireland and can lead to serious problems for both mum and baby. Certain women are at higher risk of developing gestational diabetes. For example, if you are overweight, if you have a family member with diabetes, if you had gestational diabetes in a previous pregnancy, or depending on your ethnic background. If you are at risk, you will receive a blood test for gestational diabetes between 24 and 28 weeks of pregnancy. If you are diagnosed, there are day-to-day changes you can make to stay healthy. How much exercise you get and what kind of food you eat can have important effects on your health and your baby's health. But what happens when you have gestational diabetes, and how can diet and exercise help? Food and drinks are broken down in your digestive system. The sugar they contain is absorbed into your bloodstream. But sugar needs insulin to work. Insulin is made by the pancreas and helps sugar get into your cells. Insulin acts like a key that lets the sugar move from the bloodstream into the cells of your body, where it is used for energy. Pregnancy hormones change the way insulin works in your body. In the later stages of pregnancy, these changes make it difficult for insulin to unlock the cells and allow the sugar to enter. This is what is known as insulin resistance. Some insulin resistance is normal in pregnancy, but this means that your pancreas needs to work extra hard to keep blood sugar levels in a healthy range. When you have gestational diabetes, your pancreas is not able to keep up. As a result, too much sugar is left in the blood. However, a carefully planned diet with high-fibre carbohydrates and no added sugar can make it easier for your body to manage the sugar in your blood. Exercise will also help keep blood sugar low, as it improves insulin's ability to unlock the cells and uses up sugar for energy. If blood sugar is controlled, your chances of a healthy pregnancy are the same as a non-diabetic mum. This makes diet and exercise powerful tools for a healthy pregnancy. However, if blood sugar is not well controlled, this can lead to problems in both mum and baby. In a study of 23,000 pregnant women around the world, researchers found a link between high blood sugar in mum and babies that had grown too big. Researchers also found a link between high blood sugar and preeclampsia, premature delivery, need for caesarean section, birth injury, and abnormal sugar control in baby. Diabetes during pregnancy can also put you and your baby at risk for problems later in life, including type 2 diabetes and heart disease. But there are actions you can take. Changes in diet and exercise, combined with close monitoring, can successfully manage blood sugar in 7 out of 10 pregnancies. So no better time to start than now. To learn more about Irish research on maternal and newborn health, you can visit the HRB Mother and Baby Clinical Trial Network's website.
Sinead Thompson and I'm a community midwife at the National Maternity Hospital. I designed and created labour hopscotch in 2015 in response to an increase in the epidural rates and also in medical interventions during labour and birth. The principle of labour hopscotch is to encourage optimal fetal positioning. This means having your baby's head in the optimum position, lined up so it can descend into the pelvis in the optimum position for labour. When this happens, it triggers the spontaneous onset of labour. When women go into spontaneous labour, it's less likely that they'll need induction, and that means that there'll hopefully be less intervention in their births. The labour hopscotch framework aims to support and promote natural and active labour. It is encouraged for all women, regardless of the care pathway that they choose for their birth, but encourages more natural methods of pain relief where possible, for as long as possible in labour. Using the idea of the game hopscotch we all played years ago, each of the steps can be undertaken to remain active during labour. The process can start at home, beginning at the bottom of the hopscotch board when you're more active and mobile. The bottom square of the labour hopscotch is called the mobilised square, and it aims at promoting optimal fetal position. There are 4 activities associated with this step, and it's important that these 4 positions are practiced throughout the antenatal period in preparation for your labour. Your midwife will explain the positions to you during your pregnancy. Our research findings, which we published in 2019 in our research study, showed that women who practiced labour hopscotch had reduced epidural rates, reduced the caesarean section rates, increased spontaneous onset of labour and vaginal deliveries, and most of all, there was an increase in birth satisfaction rates. Having a positive birthing experience makes a smoother transition to parenthood.
Changing your newborn's nappy is one of those things you'll be doing 7 or 8 times a day, so it's best to be organised from the start. Make sure you have everything you need ready and close to hand. Place your baby on a clean, soft, flat surface. Open the nappy and wipe away excess stools from the genital area with the corner of the nappy. Hold your baby by the ankles and lift up their bottom. Use soft cotton balls or a wet cloth to clean your baby. Clean around the umbilical cord area. For a girl, be sure to wipe from front to back. This will help minimise the spread of an infection. Swap a clean nappy for the dirty one. Use the tabs to see which way goes up. Avoid covering the umbilical cord as this can cause irritation. For a boy, keep his penis pointed down. Fasten the nappy at both sides with the tapes, making sure it's snug, but not so tight that it pinches the skin. Retape the soiled nappy around the contents, put it in a plastic bag and discard it in the bin. Dress your baby and wash your hands thoroughly. Babies wet their nappies several times a day. The number of wet nappies is a helpful sign of how much fluid the baby is taking in. Generally, a baby should have 5 to 6 wet nappies each day. This is a good indication that they're getting enough milk.
put your cold water in first, you add your hot, you just check it with your elbow. If it's comfortable for your elbow, it's fine for the baby. It's about 36 degrees centigrade, the water temperature. You put your hand underneath the baby's head like that. You just took the baby under your elbow resting on your hip. Now I'm holding the baby in the same position and I'm going to wash the baby's hair. So just wash it nice and gently. This is a very good baby. And I'm going to come back onto my mat and I'm going to lie the baby back down and I'm going to dry the baby's head well. Babies lose a lot of heat from their heads, so make sure that you dry the baby's head very well. Now, when you're lifting the baby into the bath, just turn the baby over on its side, over in this position. Just put one arm, your left arm, underneath the head and hold on to the left arm. And put your right arm underneath the bottom and hold on to the left leg. Now you see there is no way this baby's going to fall on me. I've got the head well supported with my arm here on the left and I've got a good grip of the baby. Now nice and gently you're going to let the baby into the bath. If the baby's enjoying it, of course, just leave them in for a little while. Babies are very used to water from being inside, so they love the sound of the water. I'm going to lift the baby out again. Now you see I'm lifting the baby out nice and gently. So you settle them down, give them a little cuddle, settle them down, and then you're going to dry the baby off well. Don't forget areas where they can get sore if you leave them wet. All babies are quite fat in here, so get right in there under the chin, because if you leave areas wet, they're going to get red and sore. They're all get right under the armpit here, where they're like that. And another areas get right under the behind the knees and in the groin area. They're areas that can actually get sore if you leave them wet. So you make sure that you dry those areas off very well.